Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In the beginning here you can see my setup, so just press pause if you want to copy the setup. It's quite a good one on TDM.
Time to work,
so the map is going to be Stonehaven, and I'm going to be running around with an assault rifle and with the silencer on it. In this video I'm going to be talking about how do you get better at Call of Duty. So if your KD is above 2.5 and you're pretty much winning every game you play, and this video is not going to bring anything new to your game. But if you're one of these many people out there who's struggling to win games, and your aim is to get your KD above 1.5, I mean this will definitely help you out. So I know it's a long video, please bear with me. I think the tips are very useful, and yeah, I'm gonna get a KEM in the end as well, so that's always a little nice bonus in the end. So the first thing you should think about, or the first thing that you should really learn is the maps. So map knowledge is really key. And what I mean by this is that you need to learn the high traffic areas, have an idea of the spawn points and the places where people like to camp. And this is going to make your life a lot easier. So the way to do this is that once you start playing, stay on the outside of the map. So learn the corners first. So walk around the map, learn the corners first, and then start going into the center of the map, because usually the high traffic areas are in the center of the map. So if you go there without knowing the map at all, you're gonna get killed a lot. So stay on the outside and then start going inside of or to the center of the map once you have an idea of the map. So I think that map knowledge is the key to being successful in Call of Duty. The next thing is, of course, gun skill. So you need to play around with the sensitivity a little bit. Some people like to play with a higher sensitivity, some people like to play with a lower one. You just need to find the one that suits the way that you play and suits your reflection, your reflect time, what do you call it? Your reaction time, there we go. Suits your reaction time. So that's what you want to learn. So you want to see and you want to test out a couple of different sensitivity levels just to see that which one is the best for you. And then you want to put yourself in the situations in the center of the map, put yourself in the high traffic areas, and just have a lot of gun battles. And this is going to give you the experience to win the gun battles against the less experienced opponents. The third one, and this is also very important, so listen very carefully. This is the perks. So if you're not using Dead Silence and Amplify, start fucking using them, because Dead Silence in this game is absolutely key. If you want to get better at the game, put Dead Silence on, and if you want to just, I don't know, audio whore like crazy, then put Amplify on as well. But usually Dead Silence is enough, and then you'll be hearing other people on the map. But Dead Silence, what does it do? It basically takes your footsteps out of the game, and that makes a huge difference. And I still don't understand why some people are playing without it, because if you're playing without it and you're playing against a guy who has Amplify on, which means that every footstep is louder, he will have a huge advantage against you. So he can hear you coming from a mile away. He can just go in the corner and wait for you to run around the corner and just kill you there. So please remember to put Dead Silence on. This is going to make a huge difference. And then the rest of the perks, really depending on the way you play. So if you're rushing around a lot, then focus is very important, because you're gonna get shot at a lot, and focus just keeps your aim steady when you're getting shot. And of course, there are perks to make you reload faster. There are perks like Scavenger to give you more ammo. So these are very good. And if you would like to play a little bit more conservative, then then there's Deadeye, which gives you more power and with which gives you more bullet power and so forth. So, but play around with the perks, but always remember to put dead silence on. And I would also recommend having amplify, just to hear the other people better, because amplify gives you a little bit of advantage also against the people who are using dead silence. So you might even be able to hear them. That's the correct perks. So then the fourth one is get a headset. If you're playing with a TV or a PC screen, that's fine, no problem at all. But you will have challenges when it comes to hearing people. So get a headset. This will make a huge difference. So you don't need to have a 200 euro headset. You can get the 50 euro ones. It doesn't matter. You will still be able to hear the people just fine. So just remember, get a headset, and that's it. That's gonna make a huge difference on the way that you play, and it will make you much more successful in Call of Duty as well. Number 5. Learn the guns. So find a gun that you like and find them fast, because usually it makes a big difference. Some guns are really good in like the SMGs are really good in the the close quarter combat, so when you're up in people's faces. But there are also assault rifles that are very good in this, and what I prefer in an assault rifle over damage, I prefer high fire rate, because this allows you to get more shots off in a close combat situation, close quarter combat situation. And additionally, it gives you just, I think that gives you a better chance of winning the gunfight, because if your accuracy is not quite there yet, you're able to get much more shots off, and that's gonna make a big difference. So play around with that. And the gun that I would highly recommend is the gun to start with. I would highly recommend using Honey Badger, because it has the integrated silencer on it, so it's gonna allow you to get the red dot on it, just for making the aiming a little bit easier in the beginning. And another perk on the gun as well, I think. Then I'll get the KEM there. So just to recap, map knowledge, absolutely key. So learn the maps. Gun skill. Put yourself into situations where you're going to be shot at a lot and you're going to be shooting a lot. So be active. Don't sit in a corner, because this is not the way to learn the gun skills. Correct perks. Always use dead silence, and I would highly recommend putting amplify on top of that as well. So dead silence plus amplify is gonna give you a good starting point, and the rest of the perks is kind of up to you. But always put dead silence on. Find your gun. So find the guns that suit your game style, and I would recommend starting with the Honey Badger. I think a lot of people say that Remington and the AK are the best assault rifles in the game, but I just think that Honey Badger is the best one. It's the easiest to use, and it has the integrated silencer on it. So, and the recoil on it is really reasonable. So I just think that it's really one of the best ones. Then the additional tip, maybe this is just common sense, but find some people to play with. Just find a couple of people that you like to play with, maybe a full party, because it's going to make a huge difference. So when you have a couple of people that know how to play the game on your party, it's just going to make a huge difference. So you don't have to be the so-called lone wolf, just running around and trying to kill everyone by yourself, because it's, when you get to play domination and kill confirmed, it's going to get a lot more difficult than only TDM. So find a couple of people to play with, and you're having a much nicer time with Call of Duty, because first, you can talk shit with your friends, that's always nice, and the second is that you have a lot of people or other people who know how to play the game as well, and that's very important. All right. So the video is coming to an end. Hopefully the tips were helpful, and hopefully you enjoyed the KEM here. I'm gonna be having a couple of more KM videos just for you, and I'm gonna be showing you in the future videos, you know, what you need to do to get a KM. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you found the tips helpful, please leave a like. I would always appreciate a subscription on the video, and
nice work, team.
yeah, and if you sub, I will always sub back. All right, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.